Hey, shalom, shalom. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, HaKadosh, the Wadi Abashim Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone, who deserve the honors, rightfully so. Hey, shalom to the Akim, pushing the word of sincerity and truth and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come? Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles hitting the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the hopeful elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. And that's what we believe. And as we speak, things is happening according to the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So there's no way of going around it. All right, you could try to make an illusion in your mind, but it's happening regardless what you want. All right, bring it up, brother.
Khan, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud.
The burden of Egypt, man. The Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and that's those chariots. All right, they are swift. This case in point. Every day we see a chariot. Brothers are putting up chariots every day. Salaki. Yeah, brother.
Khan, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence.
Hey, Salakia, what's happening in India right now? They throwing away their idols.
Yeah, getting jacked up.
No, they took they said the COVID-19, they got them and then take care of them.
Oh shit.
And they throwing away their idols. You didn't see that video, brother?
Nah,
oh, that's dynamic. Read that again, brother.
Khan, this is the book of Isaiah chapter 19, verse 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. All
the idols of Egypt should be moved out of his presence. That white meat, Caesar Borgia, this system, this whatever's going on in this society right now is about to be moved out of its place because of our Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah. Okay, go ahead, brother.
And the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
It's gonna melt, man, and it's gonna what's gonna use to melt it? The thermonuclear fire, and those laser beams are gonna come out of those chariots, man. And it's about to go down out here. It's regardless what you want, man. It's not. You can't go around, right? What they call him, Jesus. You can't go around, but his real name is Yahweh Shah. All right, the deliverer. He is the Yahweh Shah means he's the deliverer. And you think who's gonna deliver you if you don't have faith in him? All right, he's coming to burn this. He's going before what it says. He said before he get here, the fire will be kindled.
12, yeah.
All right. So what you think? It's gonna be shit. Gonna be hitting the fan already. Hey, we just showed the gas.
Yeah,
the Illuminati card. That's called Illuminati card, right?
Yeah.
What's happening on the Illuminati card? There's a left-hand side prophets too. They telling themselves. They telling on themselves, and they telling themselves at the same time what's going to happen. But they can't stop perfection. See, what's happening here is Yahweh Bashim Shah is making them do what they doing. They can't stop. They can't, even if they say that, I don't want to do this. The Lord is making them do it. Yahweh Bashim Shah is making them do it. Yahweh Bashim Shah, our outer one, is making them do it. Okay, brother.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
I will set the Egypt. There you go. The word "I" is the key point. I read that part again.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother.
And they will fight. I will set the Egyptians versus the Egyptians, and they will fight against their brethren. The modern day Egyptians is the so-called white man. He's the modern day Egyptians. He's the one that's in charge. He's in charge of you. He's in charge of us. He's the slave. He's the slave master. He's your employer. And you the employee, and that's how another way of saying slave.
Slave employee, yep.
Go ahead, brother.
And everyone against his, and everyone.
Brother, Salakia, brother. Can you go up and read and go over the part where it says I again? Read that verse again.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians.
The Edomites versus the Edomites. We just want to put that word there. Edomites versus the Edomites, because this was happening. Because let's go on a bigger scale. Russia versus America. That's what's really happening, because I was watching the video. They was talking about Donald Trump giving information to Russia, That's the two both Edomites.
Con.
They saying Fauci, the guy, the Edomite is talking about let's lynch Fauci. Let's burn Fauci, hang him like we did. Joe, what's his name? Alex Jones said we gotta put him. He want to put him in Guantanamo Bay. They want to put Fauci. The guy said let's put him in
Guantanamo Bay
and persecute him. And put in waterboard. They were did the waterboarding that?
Yeah, waterboarding. Yeah.
So they said they want to waterboard Fauci and Bill Gates. Go ahead, brother.
And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor.
Go ahead.
City against city,
City against city.
and kingdom against kingdom.
Hey, city. You know, America is considered a great big city, right? Russia is a great big city. They talking about they were talking about the Wuhan. It's like we want to mention the next day they chop our video because you mentioned one word. The brother put the viewers just watching the video. 20 minutes before I went and got you, brother. I was watching the video and they was talking about this. I said, damn, that was the spirit. I needed that information because I was just thinking before I looked at work. I was just thinking about Egypt versus Egypt. I said Egypt versus Egyptians, but Egypt versus Egypt, the Egyptians versus the Egyptians. Their tongues shall fall upon them. They telling on each other, man. The Lord is making this happen. He said, Go ahead, brother.
And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and
those are the witches and magis and all that. They ain't go. That's what we just talked about the Lumina cards.
Yeah,
they was doing that and shit. Oh, Salaki, and the phone's over there. Damn. But the cards show how they talk to each other. Oh. This is going to have the terror on the witches and the magi. Yeah. Oh, and they calling on demons, summoning demons. The demons are about to take a break. How about Shema Shah going to say, go tell the demons, go to lunch. I got this now. And then the angel right here going to come scoop us up out of here, B. Salakia, brother.
Con. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts. Because you Egyptians, the modern day Egyptians, you Edomites, and you going into captivity under whom? Your prime enemy, which is us, the children of Israel. Man.
A cruel king.
God.
To you, it's going to be cruel, but it's going to be righteous. We're going to do it in righteousness. We're not going to do what you did to us. You castrate us. You put men penises in jars. You fed our babies to. Well, we might feed the babies alligators.
Yeah.
We might still do. We're going to skin you too.
Yeah, because the scripture said we're going to bash their
babies. We're going to yes. So yes, you have something to be afraid of, because when I get around Edomite, they terrified of me. They are terrified. They get the women. They get terrified, except the woman that they might be attracted to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But them other people, they get around my presence. They can sense something, and they terrified. You have a right to be terrified. Look at your fucking history. Go ahead, brother.
I'm jumping down to verse 15, the book of Isaiah chapter 19, verse 15. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or the tail, branch or rush may do.
Their job is dying right now. Ain't gonna be no work over here in a minute. You got something to say, brother? I'm sorry.
The economy is all messed up, man. Unemployment at the all-time high. The economy is sinking, man. You understand? The US dollar crashing. So soon it's gonna be 80-90% unemployment, man. You know
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, nah, you good.
In their mind, they think they doing it. They least, let's tweak it up. Let's mess this up here, man. The Lord making you do it, man. You just like He made Nebuchadnezzar do what he did. All right, and then what he did to Nebuchadnezzar? Didn't he turn Nebuchadnezzar into a brute beast?
Yeah, kind of.
And he was grunting and eating whatever the fuck he was going on. Didn't know why, but knew it was not of him. The power of Yahweh Shema Shah ran down on the power of builds. When it said he put up a king and he bring him down. Yeah. Go ahead, brother. And he's doing that to you, Joshua. He put you in the seat and he gonna rip you out of it.
Verse 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and they shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking. Okay,
Salakia, brother. Now women. So this is not modern days, right? They got this modern woman thing going on, right?
Yeah.
And they run around and they think they could just say be independent and they ain't only no man, right?
Come.
But when this hell breaks loose, you women gonna be at ease. Okay, read that Paul one more time, brother.
In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and they shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it.
He shake it off. He gonna shake it, and men gonna be like women. See, the men they already turned. They got that feminine spirit on them, right? So they wearing all this. They wearing women clothes. Women want to look like men. So these things is coming to the forefront. And when they come in the forefront, people, you ain't gonna be able to deny it. Because who are you gonna run to? Who are you gonna run to?
God.
In that day it come, man, the day of the Lord, when he's shaking his place, man, he gonna shake it to it. Only thing that's gonna be in his hand is his elect. His electos.
In verse 17, and the Lord and the land of Egypt shall be and the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt.
Yeah.
Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he had determined against it.
The counsel. That's his elect. He's gonna set us up, man. He's gonna put us in the seat of righteousness. All right, you're gonna be terrified because you're gonna see us. You're gonna be like, "What the hell? What? We never had that. We depend on y'all. Y'all said we gonna be the ones. You made your face. You put your face. You changed. You made the face look like you. You made the Lord look like that. Actually, that don't look like the Lord. That's a terrible, stupid looking Edomite, man. All right, you changed what it says. Romans chapter 9 verse 24. He covered the face of the judges thereof. That's what you did. You painted your likeness and just to look like you, and you ain't even a good man. Job spoke about you being he wouldn't even have you around his dogs. So you can't even be around each other. I always say this. I say, how they gonna take care of you, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and they hate each other? Every job you go to, it shows it. What the fuck, man? I say it in my mind because I know we know the truth. He's an Edomite like you. What are you doing? Why are you running down on him? You're terrified. You think, they get around, they slack you. They think they can say something, but when you address them, they know better next time. You come in humble, but these people don't understand humility. They think they can run down on a humble person. You're gonna be dealt with, man. Slack it, brother.
Come. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 1.
Yeah.
Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy.
Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. That's Job, right?
No, Psalms.
Psalms. That's David?
I think so, yeah. But I don't have the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. What verse? What chapter was that?
Psalms chapter 64.
Psalms chapter 64, verse what?
Verse 1.
Salakia, chapter 64, verse 1. I do believe that's David. Yep, that's David.
Come.
That's the David. David is the beloved. It says the chief musician, a psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayers. Preserve my life from the enemy. Go into it, brother.
So that's why we look into the Lord, man, to preserve our life from the enemy. Who's the enemy? The chief enemy. Esau, Edom, man, and he coming down with great wrath, man.
He's coming with great wrath. Hey, I was watching the Simpsons scene. Like the brother's always been circulating, and it seems like this Joe Biden. He got the mask on, and then Homer missed the voting. He said anything can happen, and then what happened? It was all hell breaking loose. Robots kicking old people, and it was just crazy. I mean, that's what's coming. The enemy is coming with. They got those robotic dogs in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You seen those joints coming out the closet with one of the jigs handcuffed?
Yeah.
What the hell the robot was doing that? How dangerous can a nigga be? They've been running up in your house, raiding your house all these years, and now you need a robotic dog? Niggas say it ain't that serious this ain't even the 80s when the drugs was crazy.
Yeah.
These niggas don't know how to sell crack now. Sloppy. Go ahead,
Verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
The secret counsel. Who's the secret of the elites? They're plotting on your life. They figured out how to kill you and eat your babies, man. In that order. They can eat your babies by putting them as slaves. They eat your babies and drinking their blood, man. They do these things, man. Go ahead, brother.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Insurrection, right?
Who
Go ahead, brother.
who wet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Yeah, cause what they do, they conjure it up how they gonna do you, and then they attack you. They do these things, man. Legislation. The Lord is telling you what they're gonna do to you, man. Through His man, if the Lord come down and talk to you, He gonna kill you and the enemy. So He's telling you through His man that He put this thing still before Him. In this rough time, this time to come, that we need to be protected from our enemies, like it said in verse 1. Go ahead, brother.
Con. Verse 4. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect.
We just said that. They plotting on you and they back cut, so shooting in secret at you. You got anything you want to say?
No.
Okay, brother.
Con. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Who's the perfect? We the perfect. Even in our worst state. Even in our worst state, we the perfect, man. The scriptures is saying it, man. Read that one more time, brother. Read that one more time.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
Yeah, they don't fear what they doing. What they doing? They say, okay, we could do this. The Lord don't got. They helping them. They what proved that? They are brothers and sisters that was over there in Israel. They got kicked out of your land in 2019. You got kicked out of your own land again. Because you know why? You're not supposed to be there.
Yeah, come.
It's crazy, man. You can't make this up as you go along. It's something. It's telling you that it's only a certain batch of people that you're supposed to listen to. All right, and that's the great millstone apostles, man. There's no way of going around it now. General Gahana ain't doing it. Nate ain't doing it. Bubble Out Backford ain't doing it. Comfy is in the spirit world. Everybody that says something since I've been doing this, everybody that been saying something against the apostles is being shown by Yahweh Shema Shah. You can't go around it. Okay, brother Salaki.
Verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
They proud to me. They some proud ass. These devils are proud as a motherfucker. They get around you. They look at. They didn't even got to walk. But they sure got some pride on their ass.
For sure.
Got it, brother.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
What's the evil matter, man? Come on, man. There's no way they trying to figure out. I just mentioned in the last video. They hung. I don't know how. I think she was 13 years old. They hung her. That's some evil matter right there, man. That's evil, man. They still lynching you. They finally kidnapping you. This kids that's on milk carton right now. They don't do the milk carton thing no more. But I remember when I was young, it was always a kid on the milk carton. Alright? Jeffrey Dahmer eating homosexual butts and shit.
Yeah.
These niggas is evil. Shit is real, man. They ain't making this up. Go ahead, brother.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter. The commune of laying snares privily.
Snare, trap. They want to trap you up. They already said that we put guns and drugs in your neighborhood so you can kill each other. They ain't doing it no more. Chicago, actually, they all running around because they putting on black people's faces and running up in banks and running up and killing people. Somebody's own mama, a white boy, put a woman mask on, and his own mama said, "That's my son. Go arrest you, my son." And it wasn't even him. Damn, it's a lot, man.
They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, "Who shall see them?"
Yahweh Shema shall see you. Yahweh Shema shall see you. He's got the eyes of the Lord is upon his sinful kingdom. You can't hide from the Lord, man. You're gonna be gotten, man. We're gonna put handcuffs. We put shackles. We're gonna put them same Palau always say this. He said we're gonna take them same old rusty chains. We're gonna make them appear the ones you had on us, and they're gonna be old and rusty. And we're gonna put them on your neck, your arms, and your legs. And we're gonna take you out the whole. We're gonna bring them on touch. We're gonna go woo, right on. You're gonna be done, man. You're done, man. Asha, Adawamyam, Mashapatnyam. Go ahead, brother Salaki.
Gan. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, "Who shall see them?" They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search.
Yeah, because they found out what we, on the lower scale, they found out what we like. Fried chicken. On a higher scale, they said, how can we keep these people not going to find out who they are? All right, put liquor stores. They know we like wine. Mm-hmm. They know we get addicted to drugs, whatever. They put fine women in front of us. They always try to figure. They try to trap the most important men of a high stature spirit, because the Sadducees and Pharisees, they was up in back in that time when they was against Yahushua. What they said, they was giving them money. Oppression makes a wise man mad, but a gift destroys the heart. We oppressed, we are wise men, we are mad. But those men out there is taking the gifts that the so-called white man's giving. The scriptures just speaks about everything. It's a lot, bro.
Khan. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded.
Yeah, y'all being wounded now. We the arrows. What do you say? He been as his bow.
Yeah, Judah and Ephraim.
Yeah, we're doing it, man. We together. We back together, man. There's no way you can't stop this. What they said, I remember when I first came in, them guys that was down with Comfy, they was riding around the big trucks, the big van, millions of dollars, and the Spanish dude, he said, yo, y'all ain't gonna never go back out. When we get back to going, y'all ain't never going. And where you niggas is at? Comfy is gone, bro. I could contest it out, because I remember listening to Comfy. He was like the first guy I ever listened to. He was going up against the Mormons. And that's when I was like, oh, what is that? Mm-hmm. But then the Lord said he was going to send his prophets last. And the apostles of Great Mills Town came right after all. Because it was a chain reaction. It was Nate. It was, what's his name? Gehenna. Then it was Bubala. Then I saw Nate. And then the apostles came right after that. Then I was like, no, what? Then you start realizing, you know how you came on the street. Yeah. What the heck? What I've been missing? Yeah, and then when you see it, now you see what this is. This is how many years? 2021.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah.
And now look where we are now. It's undeniable.
Yep.
Can't deny the truth. So those that's acting, they can't even. Nate ain't even saying the name right, man. He's affiliated with they getting them 513 each other. They got the earth. The gift destroys the heart, and it destroyed the heart is the mind. So their mind is just corrupt with this money, this lucrative money.
Verse 7, verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue fall upon themselves.
So should their tongue fall upon themselves. They telling on each other, man. They snitching. They can't even stop talking. That's how bad they get it. You got something you want to say, brother?
Nah.
Okay, go ahead.
Can. So they shall make their tongue fall upon their own tongue fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away.
Run. Flee away from the damn devil. What is that? In the movie the Planet of Apes. I forgot the scrolls. It says they will destroy your land and their land.
That's Esau.
That's fucking Joshua all the way.
Verse 9, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doing.
Yeah, they're gonna watch. We're doing that now. Hey, we're gonna be watching. We know Yahweh Shema is in charge of this whole story. We can see it, and look at the why, if they're such good people, why would they do this to the earth? They got gas, petroleum. Was that guy Rockefeller? He makes the petroleum. He using drugs, the pharmaceutical drugs. He took over the media. That's why our videos are getting cut. The Yahweh Shema Shah is the reason why YouTube was actually made. It was made for us to push the word. How do you know that? Because look who's attacking us. So we considering this thing, man. We rise to do the right thing for Yahweh Shema Shah and to watch our enemies, man. Because now we know who we up against. How can we deny it?
Verse 10. So like verse 9. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Yahweh, for they shall wisely consider of his doing.
Righteous men gonna fear the work. Because the Yahweh Shema is orchestrating. How do you do that? What's some thing that he got the orchestra in front of him?
Oh yeah.
We did whoa. They all one playing this instrument, the other one playing this instrument, and then all the tune is being put together.
Band director.
Yeah. The band director. Go ahead.
Verse 10. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall be glory. Shall glory.
Why? Because of all the things we've been hoping for. We've been hoping for this. We've been hasting for this. That's why this is the year of the hasting of the coming of Yahweh Shah and the army, the host. We've been waiting for this is the moment. Don't stop. Keep it coming. Because we're sick of this place, man. Because these people don't get it. And when it's gone, when it's happening, you're going to see it happen and you're going to know what to do with yourself, man. We've been looking forward for this, man. We're sick of this place, man.
Con, this is the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 23. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan?
How can he can, it's impossible. Okay. Sorry.
Con. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
It's not going to stand. Esau is versus Esau. This is the so-called white man, the redneck versus the redneck. Yo, both red. Biden is red. Biden is red. Trump is red. Fauci is red. Bill Gates is red. Putin is red. The prime ministers of what's them guys in Turkey? What do they call it? Turkish?
Yeah,
Turkish. They Edomites.
Yeah.
And I do believe a lot of them what's them that's Dubai? What's Dubai?
Saudis.
The Saudis, the majority are Edomites too.
Yeah, come.
So no, you all against each other. Now you know Esau, he done went around mingling. He took over China.
Yeah. A lot of them Chinese are Edomites.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what do you think? You think we gooks? No, we not the same. No, you don't like. Oh, let's get this. You have more? Give me some more. Salaki.
And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand.
This house is crumbling under each other, under its foundation. It's all crumbling. It's all under this worm. What is it? The worm is cankered. No, how did that verse go?
Brothers don't know what you're talking about.
Salaki. I can't even think of the verse. Yeah. But you have more?
Yeah.
I'll get some more.
Can. And if a house be divided against itself, the house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but had an end.
Oh jeez, damn. What is that? I got it. I could just look.
Cause Satan had this kingdom had an end, man.
Yeah, is that it?
And like the elder was going into, man. He was saying Alex Jones, man, saying what? To lynch Fauci and Bill Gates. And Alex Jones is an Edomite, man.
Yeah.
Along with Bill Gates and Fauci, man.
Yeah.
What you have is the conservative right-wing Edomites, Alex Jones, against what? The left-wing, New World Order, Bill Gates and Fauci, man.
Yep. All right. I was talking about 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. And it said I can't read. My lights need. I need a little more light on this. Salah, give me 1 second. Where you at, flashlight? Because that's what's happening right now. Because this is the end. Is this the end? It's the end of you, Esau. Nobody gonna. We ain't trying to stick around with you, man. Nobody praying was right. It says you got it? Oh,
no, I got something else.
Okay. It says because this is the end. I just want that one word. It says I'm gonna skip down to the point. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 8. All right, it says, and he said unto me, from Adam unto Isaac, and when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob has held first the hill of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That was the point. He's the beginning of that followeth. And with the beginning of the end of this kingdom, that word right there has to be eon. Because that's age. End of an age. It has to, because it's 3 meanings of the word world. That has to be eon right there.
Yeah, age, yep.
End of an age. and a new beginning of a new age that's never going to end. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I got a
Yes, sir.
precept.
Yes, sir.
This is book of Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles,
Yep.
and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
Don't go out into the way of the Gentiles, not the Israelite foreigners. Two types of Gentiles. Okay, go ahead, brother.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right there, the king, that's Yahweh speaking. He's saying the king has divided. He's a racist. Yahweh is racist. No, go read it one more time. Let's read this clarify.
This is book
Because
of
why he say what? Hey, what's that guy name? That's always harassing the apostles.
Oh, vocab Malone.
But yeah, we see how he knows the name vocabulary. Why the Lord didn't say right there? Let's go to everybody. Let's everybody get together and have ham sandwiches. No, it ain't happening.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Yahweh Shai sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Not. A key word not tells you a lot right there. Go ahead.
Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather
to
the lost sheep of the house
that's
of
you,
Israel.
Salaki, brother. That's you, Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You the lost sheep. Go gather he's sending his disciples to go gather his sheep. And that's what's happening right now. It took 2,000 years, due to the time, but it's happening, really happening right now, man. And I would say to myself, who would have knew I'd be doing this? This is what I'm talking about, man. I didn't see I asked you this last time. You see yourself doing this? I didn't think about it. I didn't never read the Bible before 2007. Now all I know is, I'm trying to just seek the Lord 10 times more. I don't want to die here. Cause my mom was always telling me when I was a little boy, the Lord destroy the earth with water, but man's gonna do it with fire.
Oh wow, that's right.
My mom was telling me when I was a little boy. I never understood it till now. Now I know how. I said, Mom, how the man gonna do it with fire? Now what makes sense? How's it gonna happen? Nuclear fire.
Yeah.
Nuclear missiles.
Go
ahead.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
The kingdom preach saying the good news. The good news is that the Lord is about to set up his kingdom on earth. Everything else is done. I just said, I had another video title I said, it's already written, we just got to play it out. It's something like that to the effect. It's already been put down. Yeah. We just got to play it out. We just live. The Lord's already eating popcorn, spiritual. Like he's just sitting there watching the movie he put together. He's the director. And then what proved that the scriptures I was reading before when it said the angels looking to see what we're doing on the earth. Oh man, look at that, man. They standing stiffly, and it's already written. Ezra said it. We standing stiff. He said, "Who's that?" Those are the men that stood stiffly. The story's over already. We just gotta play it out. It's already written. We just gotta do what we gotta do, man. And it's going to. Yes, it's not gonna be easy, man. But you know what? What the fuck else we gonna do with ourselves, man? Everything is happening around. Get a fall out of this if you want to. Leave it if you want to. It don't look good for those dudes that right now that's not around, man. It don't look good. They look miserable. I know they going nuts. Yeah,
that was. I didn't have any other.
Okay, I got one more verse. I got another verse. I wanted to end it. You can end it with this one. Cause I was just talking about how, Esau is going to destroy itself. All right. Now I could start. I'm gonna get to the point so we can end it up. I'm sure we did a little something. That was a little something. All right. Now look, this is everything that's happened is because of Yahweh Shema Shah. These nigga whites, I don't know if that's a word, white motherfuckers, they show, man. Salakia, man. Salakia. Alright? I'm telling you, back in their mind, they really, They can have everything perfect. Their whole plan could come. That's what it says in the sufficiency of their thing.
In the fullness of their sufficiency.
Their fullness and sufficiency.
They shall be in straits.
They be in straits. It's going to happen. You're going to get all filled up and living it up at that last moment. The Lord said, "No, give me that." Fucking mother. And you're going to hear, you know how he's going to say, "Give me that." He's going to have your own mother, your own mama, which is England, burn you up. Your own mama's going to burn you up. All right? Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. And who's the 10 horns? That's the European Union. All right? That's them. That's the 10 horns upon the beast. The beast is NATO. Okay? We got names now. We can name names now. But that's what we've been taught by the greatest men on earth. There's no other men on earth greater. We could say what we want, but they making us great. They making us great. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate. Who is the whore? America. Okay? And make her desolate. And naked. And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That's my mama told me. My mama told me that.
Yeah, that was the spirit.
You know?
That was the spirit.
That's what I'm saying. Get him.
This is the end of America, man.
Yeah.
Hey, like the elder brother said, man. Hey, his mother testified to that, man. Hey, that was like a spiritual thing that she did, man. You say from since he was young, your mom tell you what, the world is gonna end by fire, man.
Yeah.
That's the Lord speaking right there through your mom, man. You understand?
Yeah. Salaki. I want to get it's the point, right? And he said, for Yahweh has put in their hearts, Yahweh Shemel shall put this thing in their hearts to do this to America. Something, Pastor Hall always say this, something America's going to do that's going to make this shit fly. All wars was triggered off by something. Well, I need to look up those names because I want to know what happened. What triggered World War I and World War II? Because I know World War II. Well, I think they killed a certain man or something like that. I forgot the guy's name or woman, something like that to the fact. And all hell broke loose. Everybody started invading people's countries. So, all right, Salaki. For Yahweh has put in their hearts to fulfill His will. So you ain't going around that. His will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, unto the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. So the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. See, I don't think nobody ever read this book. Cause I could tell you, I could contest it. I could testify this. I didn't read this prior to 2007, and on and on and on. I kept going in depth, listening to the brothers, the elder brothers, the apostles. And now look what's happening right now. Everything they talked about is happening. How can you deny it? How can you deny it? You know? So this is what's happening, man. You know? The time is at hand. It's high time to wake up. It's high time to get your act together, man. You cannot deny perfection, man. The word perfection is in the word. The word pure. The word pure is another way of saying perfection. It's untainted, right?
Come.
So we're gonna be pure, man. So I mean, if you have something else, I'll just.
Nah, that was it, man.
Right.
This is the end of Egypt, man.
God, man.
This is the end of Egypt, the end of America, the end of Babylon the Great.
God.
And we say Tawari Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for that, man. You understand? So with that, we want to say all praises be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect.
Shalom. Kum Yashala.
Come, Yashala.